So please describe at what point in the pandemic you were first pregnant and how you felt about being pregnant during this time. And I know that some of you had multiple pregnancies, so it might be interesting to hear a little bit about how they differed as well.
So I have had two babies during the pandemic. One at the very beginning of the pandemic, so September of 2020, and then October of 2021. Pregnancy should be a really joyous occasion, and to be isolated and not have the same support that you would have if it wasn't a pandemic is what I think makes it very unique to have a child during the pandemic.
Every time I tried to get them to my house to do like a little, I'm pregnant, because who wants to do that over Zoom or a phone call? It got canceled. And I mean, like, as many other people have said, it felt just very isolating.
I found out I was pregnant with my second child in January of 2021. And I think the biggest impact that COVID had, particularly early on in my pregnancy, was that the vaccine had just come out. And because I do work in healthcare, I was eligible for it. But there was absolutely zero information about whether it was safe.
I was fortunate enough to have a baby shower with a lot of like precautions taken around it. So I tried to really soak up those moments as much as I could. I actively had to try to not go down a dark hole of reading just horrible stories about people who did get COVID and children who got COVID. And because that was really frightening for me.
It was very, very scary the first time around when I was pregnant with my first daughter. I just didn't know what to expect. We had no idea what outcomes were like for pregnant people. We had no idea if it was causing losses or birth differences or anything like that. And so it was just paralyzing fear for a long time.
Like she said, in March, everything shut down. I remember Disney World closed. I live about an hour from Disney World. Disney World never closes, only for hurricanes occasionally. So when Disney World closed, we were just like, okay, that's it. We're just going to stop seeing people. We're going to stop doing things because everybody thought it was going to be over by Easter, whatever, which sounds like, I even feel silly saying that now, but people did think that. And